Hi, welcome to Watcher DM. I'm Gabriel. Tonight I am continuing my series of videos on the Tome of World Building by Matt Finch of Mythmere Games. This is going to be, we're going to check out Chapter 12, which is described as personalities. And so, yeah, hopefully we'll get to generate some interesting personalities from these tables here. So, before I dig in, I should say, if you like these kinds of videos, I hope you'll hit the like button. If you want to see more of them, you should definitely subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified. And if you would like to support the work that we do, including creating adventures, creating these videos, writing weekly blog posts, or sending out a newsletter every 2 weeks that's full of useful stuff, you should go to the Patreon, patreon.com/WatcherDM. The link's right over there. Or you can go to watcherdm.com, pick up our books or adventures on itch, on drive-thru, or on Composed Dream Games. All right, enough shilling. Let's get to work. Let's make us a personality. So I think one of the things that is not kind of covered here for the beginning is like what this person is. So it's really just creating a personality from whole cloth. And so what we can do is we can say we've got, Gurgo, the Goblin Chieftain, right, from the Black River Goblins. But what's he like? What's he like? Does his family like him? What's his personality? He's a goblin, but that might not say everything, right? So we're going to start by rolling on any of the 3 columns. These are general personality traits. It's a D100 table. And so I think what we're going to do is we're going to roll a few D100s and just see what we get. We're going to pull one from each column and we're going to mixy-matchy. So the 8s, we get addicted to something, daring, and forceful. Cool. And then, we'll just put all these under 8. And what we're going to do is we're just going to pick the ones we like the best. So 14 is the next one. Agreeable, deep, and friendly. Let's try that again. Agreeable, deep, and friendly. I like Gurgo. He's deep. He mines deep. He digs deep into the world. I like this one. 72 seems, I think this has most Gurgo vibes to me. Clever, energetic, industrious. Yeah, cool. So I think Gurgo here is gonna be, I do like the idea that he's addicted to something. We're gonna keep the addiction. And we're going to make him deep. He gets high on drugs and then thinks, he's being really deep. Occasionally he probably is. And then, I think he'll probably fall under the clever category. He'll be a clever little goblin. Gurgo the Goblin Chieftain. Addicted to something. Deep. And clever. Okay, so we've got 3 general personality traits. Oh, okay, and then we've got a second volley of these things. So let's slam the table and hit another round on this new table here. So we'll grab 9. Knowledgeable, popular, and strident. I'm going to do this a little easier I'm going to type in here. I don't want to blow too much time hitting keys. It's one of the nice things about doing these videos in a physical book was that, it was just like, sketch a little doodle down on paper, and I didn't have to, be fiddling with. I feel like as soon as I start typing, I start editing my typing. It's a curse. I think all writers have it. I just call myself a writer. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, cool. So we got a few things here. So I don't think he's knowledgeable per se, but I do like the idea that he's popular. I don't even know what strident means. What does strident mean? What is this word? Is it English? I think it might be. Let's see if we can pull it over. course, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm doing a Google. Strident meaning. Sound or voice that is harshly less? I don't know about that. Harsh? Unpleasantly loud and harsh. Actually, geez, maybe he's strident. That'd be a good chieftain trait. I also like that he's secretive. He keeps his little addiction under wraps. Oh, and he's definitely self-serving. Yeah. Ooh, man, we got a goblin chieftain here, buddy. This guy slaps. Yeah. So I think I would probably, this is the point at which I would probably flesh this out a little bit, right? So like, Gurgo's a goblin chieftain, is addicted to Firestone, a magical substance created by wizards. Powerful and dangerous. Also one hell of a high. He is occasionally deep. If I can spell occasionally properly. With his drug-addled philosophies, philosophical whims. Come on, what's wrong with this? Yeah, drug-addled. There you go. Okay. So what does he do that's clever, right? So like cleverness is it only matters when it's applied. Does that make any sense? I think that makes sense. So what? I think he cleverly plays his rivals against each other to maintain his power. Yeah. People say he is strident behind his back. But are afraid of his what is that, brash temperaments and propensity for yelling. Never use the word propensity in a writing assignment. It makes you sound pretentious. Also, don't use pretentious in a writing assignment. Temperaments. You know, I could have said this in like 3 words. This could have been an email. Watch out for your writing, kids. Don't let it get too long. Chubby Funster says, nobody cares about your word count. So don't care about your word count. Secretive. Yeah. He maintains the secret source of his magical boon. Only going to collect his Firestone at night. In disguise. Night in disguise. Yeah. Yeah, this guy's awesome. He's got all kinds of shit going on. And he's self-serving. Guess what? So is everyone. All right. So Gurgo the Goblin Chieftain slaps. Now we go legendary wizard or sorcerer. Let's get his dealer. We've got a dealer. We're gonna name this. This is gonna be our new Karazhan model. So Karazhan, the wizard, and bagman, and dealer. All right. So it's saying, oh, I see. So we need a sort the people who create magic items. So this really just gives me how to generate a name for this guy. We have this open. So we can go to Nomicon 14.1. So it's saying use a Hellenic name, Italican name, and Hispanic name work well for personal names of spellcasters. I think maybe. Oh, I see. So let's do an Elder Weirdish name, which is 10-6, 10-7, or 10-8 for masculine and feminine. Or I guess neutral. So we'll go for 10-8. Let's check out 10-8. 10. Oop. Other way. 10-8. Dreamlandish spellcaster long names. Dreamlandish. Here we go. So start, ending 1, ending 2, ending 3. And this is a D hundo. Let's clear these and drop a couple D hundies. So we're starting with a Nia, or ending with an Illis, Roth, or Ganath. Ganath is good. Ganath's good ending. Although we already have a name, we'll rename him. I don't want to steal Austin's thunder. It's a fantastic wizard, Karazar. But oh man, yo Ganath, that's pretty good. Yo Ganath is pretty good. Neamophilus, Niagithri. Now, Yoganath, Yaroth, Yolis, Yolis the dealer. That's actually kind of perfect. Yeah, I think Yolis is it. Yolis is it. So close to YOLO, how could you not, you know? All right, Yolis. I'm into it. So that's our wizard name. And I think that's kind of it. Like, right? It doesn't really give you ambiguous and mysterious religious leaders. Evil and hideous. Okay, so Yolis the wizard. We'll give him a couple of traits here too, but I think we're just literally going to give him like a couple. So we'll do 81 from the first table and 83 from the second table. He is exacting. Seems legit. And 83 from the second table would be... yeah, I think sickly from cooking. So one thing I'm realizing just now is another way you could use these tables is to roll a d6 and treat 4, 5, and 6 as 1, 2, and 3 on table 2. If you wanted to kind of shake up and like randomly generate a result, why don't we see what that looks like just to do it? So we d6 49. So we got a result on the third column here. Truculent. Man, we're going for these. What does truculent mean? I'm pretty sure that's truculent. I think that's how it's pronounced. Aggressively self-assertive, belligerent, or easily annoyed and eager to argue or fight. Actually, kind of love that. Yeah, he's truculent. That's great. Perfect. No notes. All right, let's grab our monarch. Let's check out a monarch. I don't want to do religious leaders. They're dumb. Interesting. So this just talks about, I think this is just mostly talking about peerages and stuff, or whatever the, yeah. Magnus Dux, Grand Duke. Yeah, this is just talking about titles and stuff. Naming a monarch. Okay. Whatever naming group. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of obvious, but that's fine. All right, that's fine. We're not going to do a monarch. We're going to do a random bit players. This looks good. Random personalities to include in history. So, who and where? Interesting. So yeah, let's do a double D20. Let's roll with advantage here. Let's see what's up. Boom, boom. 2-8. A cat. Apparently from Jorn. Cool. Apparently from Jorn. I like that, actually. That's really cool. And this is actually a really cool thing you could... I think this is the kind of thing you could do for your own world pretty easily. Like, is just take, 20 town names or whatever that you've got and put them on a table, and then put some stuff like this on the left, right? And you get a visitation from the octagon. The octagon. I don't know what a visitation is. What does that mean? Visitation. A visitation is a formal, official, or brief visit, often referring to a wake or viewing before a funeral. Oh, interesting. So yeah, so a body is being carried through your town from the octagon. That's cool. Visitation from the octagon. Octane? Octane? Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's roll one more time here. See if we get anything interesting. An unknown warrior of Onde. Hey, I have no idea how you would pronounce that, but that's fine. Or the Odd Man of Sarcaphus. Ooh, the Odd Man of Sarcaphus. That sounds great. The Odd Man of Sarcaphus. That's great. I like Sarcaphus. That's a really good name for a place. All right, cool. So, yeah. This actually seems... I would use this. This is cool. I could see myself throwing some dice on the personalities table while prepping if I wanted to stitch together, I have an NPC, but I mostly have like a name and maybe a thing he's supposed to do, or like a thing he knows or wants, but I want to give him some characteristic, right? A sickly, truculent, and exacting Iolaus the wizard, right, is gonna be kind of, pale and shriveled, but he's gonna be like, exact change only, and he's going to be picking a fight about it. He's going to be, that's great. I can see immediately how this guy's going to be a dick, and I love it. Gurgo the Goblin Chieftain is going to be, trying to keep things hush hush, so he's got his own kind of stuff going on, but he's also self-serving, so he might be into this fight. I like it. This could be super useful. I hope you enjoyed this, Chapter 12 of the Tome of World Building. Next time, we're going to get into mythical items and places. That'll be our Chapter 13 setup. So, yeah, I hope you will come and join me. Again, do all the YouTube things, go to the Patreon, hang out, come to the Discord, be my friend if you want, throw some dice. I hope you have an amazing time playing games. And, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.